here with Pastor John P. Kee.
Bible verse I go to when I go through is Hebrews 4:15. For we have not a high priest who cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities. At all points he was tempted like as we are, yet without sin. And it encourages me to know God's not looking for us to have a pity party if we can maintain. So I encourage everybody in this economic hard season, or whatever we want to call it, by our faith, it's time for us to move and stretch with the elasticity, the things we've learned in our past, and stand strong and know the God of our favor will not leave us standing alone.
Amen. When you were called to pastor, did you answer the call right away, or did you have a struggle? And how do we go about knowing that when we're called by God that
It's Him.
And it's not our own desires?
I was in Southfield, Michigan, in a Red Roof Inn when I received my call, and I was praying God for next, not for something else, but for next. Whatever's next, I want to be right. I want to be willing. And when He called me, I answered the call, and I did it out of obedience. But then I fell in love with what He had commanded my hand to do. So as a pastor, I don't take a salary. I pastor one of the largest churches in Charlotte. I have never in 20 years taken finances for the spoken word. Now, that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means God's blessed me in such a way I can do that and seed back in to Him. But it's so important that we understand that it's the essence of God that allows us to move, who He is, what He does, and where He lives. So with that being said, I'm encouraged to know that in witness and in ministry, it's just that. It's to go and tell those that are lost who we are, what we've gone through, that they might maintain it. Doesn't make us better than them, but we literally stand in the gap as being a holy witness of who God is. So I'm encouraged, not just because He called me, but because He sustained me in my call.
Amen.
I like that question.
Thank you. God bless you.
Are you ready to go?
Thanks for watching Out and About with Miss Kayla. Bye-bye.
Hey.